Hi, I'm George, the Weather Dad, taking a look at your upcoming weekend weather, and it's not going to be very April-like, let's put it that way. Temperatures are going to be on the cool side. It's going to be wet, especially up in the Northeast, but temperatures, well, they're going to be cool enough to where there's going to be some freezing temperatures and some frost. So those of you, like me, who put plants out and trying to extend the growing season, looks like we're going to have to do some covering up over the weekend. Specifically, let's take a look at Friday. We are looking at some fairly cool temperatures across most of the country, with the exception of the southeast. You can see some very nice temperatures there, and Texas, and of course the southwest. But temperature highs now are definitely in the mid 60s here in the Ohio Valley. Temperatures are going to be a little bit below that here in the Ohio Valley starting on Friday. Saturday, they drop even a few more degrees. There will be some freezing temperatures in this area. Frost, a good bet as far south as the Tennessee Valley. So once again, plan on trying to cover up your plants, especially come Sunday morning and again Monday morning, because I think that's the best chance of seeing some frost in this area. Certainly freezing temperatures as early as Friday night and on into Saturday morning for most of the northern half of the country. And then as we head on into your Sunday, temperatures don't change that much. We'll see a little bit of a modification of temperatures, but overall, still going to be kind of chilly. And even down in the southeast, those of you along the Gulf Coast in Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas certainly, and also Alabama and Georgia, you're going to see some fairly chilly temperatures for this time of year. Again, we're all showing temperatures here in respect to normal. So normal highs again in the Ohio Valley in the middle 60s. So temperatures will be some 5 to maybe as 10 degrees cooler than that here on our Sunday. As far as precipitation is concerned, there's that frontal system bringing in the next shot of some cooler air right out of Canada. It's going to be working its way towards the East Coast. So Friday, for the most part, throughout most of the Midwest and points towards the West, will be fairly dry. Could see some potentially some severe weather along with the system. I don't think it's going to be quite that widespread, but that could extend down into the southeast. Here on Saturday, that system moves up into the northeast. Here's another area. Actually, what's going on here is this front kind of stalls out down into Texas and along the Gulf Coast, and that boundary line is where we could be looking at some severe weather there on your Saturday, Sunday. That extends a little bit more towards the east, and once again, kind of keep in mind there could be some flooding rains and some severe weather. For the most part, though, we're pretty dry across most of the area, but as I said, it's going to be a little bit cool. Now let's take a look at next week. We're going to take a look at Wednesday. Is it going to get any better? Yes and no. Again, normal high temperatures starting to inch their way up into the middle to upper 60s now here in the Ohio Valley. Yellows represent normal temperatures, so you can expect 60s throughout most of the Midwest, a little bit warmer across the Tennessee Valley and along the southeast. But still, though, kind of cool yet for this time of year. We like to see temperatures now in the 70s as we work our way towards the middle to the latter part of April. Precipitation for next Wednesday. There's that next system bringing a little bit of cooler air coming in. That's going to give a lot of rain up into the northeast. This is on our Wednesday, drying out here in the Midwest with some more showers and thunderstorms down along the Gulf Coast. Once again, these fronts are pushing their way towards the east, but then they're stalling out down in this area, so it's going to be a rather soggy several days. Another system out in the Rockies that will zip towards the east, and that's going to give us some rain by the latter part of next week, and possibly again tapping in some more cooler air. But overall, it's going to be a fairly dry weekend, but it's going to be a little bit on the chilly side. That's your weekend outlook. I'm George, the Weather Dad.